Here we're looking at the Azure AI Studio. This is the administrative interface for Azure OpenAI, the playground in which you can try different things. And right now, I have it set to use GPT-3.5 Turbo, although I can also set it to use GPT-4, which for the duration of this demo, I will. Now I'm going to ask it a question that GPT-4 cannot possibly know the answer to. A 2023 Mercedes CLA did not exist prior to 2023. And because neither GPT-3.5 Turbo nor GPT-4 were trained on data post 2021, they can't know an answer to this question, as we see here. So what I've done here is I have actually added the Mercedes manual to an Azure Cognitive Search instance. And I can click on this Add Your Data button and add a data source. Now, of course, for demo purposes, I could just upload the file or use blob storage, but in this case, I already have a search index into which I've loaded this manual. So I'll choose my Mercedes search index. And I'll turn on semantic search, which makes it a little better with search accuracy. And now, when I ask the same question, something different happens. Instead of just answering the question, first it will do a search in the search index I just configured. And indeed, what you find now is that it gives me the correct answer on how to activate the heated seats in a 2023 Mercedes CLA with a reference to the specific owner's manual and the part of that owner's manual that pertains. One area where we've made significant advances is in Vision AI. Traditionally, Vision AI has been used to do things like object detection. So if I give it this picture of my Azure AI team, we see that it gives us person, 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 person. And it's right about this. And for many use cases, that kind of simple object detection is sufficient. But if you want a deeper view, we now have this notion of dense captioning. And with dense captioning, it actually gives me a better idea, not just of person, 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 but a group of people posing for a photo, a man holding a blue bottle, a man in a red shirt. And so it gives you an idea not just of the objects, but also of actions they may be taking or things that they may be doing, things that they may be wearing. This applies to images, but it can also apply to videos. As in this video here, where we are looking at a video of a warehouse, and I can summarize this video in part, perhaps for people who are visually impaired, but also to enrich my search engine so I can find videos in my archives of people working in a warehouse, people wearing protective equipment, and so on. But within this video, this also allows me to seek frames. And so I'm going to look for something specific. I'm going to look for a person falling, and it will search through the video. And with that, I can zip right to this point here where the person has fallen off the ladder. The popularity of ChatGPT has convinced much of the public that AI is solely a text in and text out interface. But already that's not the case. And you can actually see that here publicly in Bing Chat. So you'll notice that Bing Chat has this button here. And I can say, where can I get one of these in San Francisco? But rather than say what it is, I can actually paste an image in here, in this case, of a Mercedes CLA 250. And in a moment, it's going to figure out that it is, in fact, a Mercedes CLA 250, and it will tell me all about where I can get one around San Francisco.